Last week, we taped, sanded, painted, ate beans, prepped, cleaned, templated, epoxied, organized, and built a floor. This week, we lay out, flashback, drill, fill, sand, machine, glass, remove, relocate, paint, and peel. So another innovative video from Onboard Lifestyle is about to drop. So stay tuned.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on.
This is very exciting because we are now figuring out the placement for our pad eyes for our bowsprit. So Teal's on the other side while I'm in here, and he's going to put a flasher on this because there's light that telescopes through, so I can't figure out where he's putting the flashlight. So once we do that, I'll mark it, and then he can start doing the prep for the backer plates.
It's so weird being in my old room again.
I know, this was your little room.
I know, this was my hangout.
Jump up. Go all the way over there. See the mark right there? Yeah. Yeah. Hold this right there.
Okay.
All the way up against the corner.
All the way up against it. Okay.
Can you hold it? Good. Okay, now you can draw. I'll draw this half, you draw that half.
Okay, go ahead and put the flashlight up.
Same spot?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so there's light going through the hole, so I need you to put it on a flasher.
Okay, copy.
We are doing our placement for the pad eyes. So in order for us to figure out the placement...
Right there, can you see that?
Copy that, hold on. So we are tracing and figuring out where we're going to put the pad eyes, but in order for us to do that, we need to mark where it's going to be at. This is now going to be phase 2, so we're going to do the same thing that we did on the other side with the pad eye, but we're also going to be sanding this today and doing some fairing, and so super excited. This will be all done in one hit. All right, okay, go ahead. Are you doing it?
No.
Can you do it?
Yes, it's going now.
Copy that. Okay, we got it.
Does this side shine through better with no sun on it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'll be up.
This is a family affair. Obviously, Compass wants to be in on the action. Okay, let's get out of here. One thing you're going to find out, or actually maybe you probably know about Teal, is that in spite of everything, he has no problems just drilling through our boat. It's like no fear.
Even if it's close to the water line. It doesn't faze me.
I get nervous every time.
There we go.
That's it? We're done?
I got it. Run a bolt through it. We're done.
Now that thing...
Well, that was just the guide hole. That's the hole I'm cutting.
Both sides?
Just the inside.
Okay.
Okay, let's go cut a hole.
Okay, I got your lunch.
Excellent, thank you.
5 pumps of thickened epoxy.
Nice. Okay, so take a look at what I got going here. Now that this is all cleaned out, see this? The core is all missing. See, 90 core's not real good with compression or torsion. So what we have to do is insert something a little more solid. That's why I dished all this out and I made those PVC inserts. So now what I'll do is I'll epoxy these in. Our bracket's actually going to bolt through this, but that's not enough. Think about the loads on this. There's going to be huge loads coming up to a sail. So this is a chain plate. We're going to have to do a big lamination schedule on the inside of this and display this energy all the way down this. But that's still not going to be enough. If this thing ever pulled out, it's in such a vulnerable area, right on the bow where water would be splashing in. I'm going to drop a bulkhead after this is built right here, a watertight bulkhead. If it ever does fail, it's inside of a compartment here. So we got a lot of work to do before this cat sprit goes up. Can you take that? Thank you. First, I put in your thickened epoxy. Dang it. Put it in backwards. There we go. The PVC backer plate is embedded in the hull. We'll let that cure and I'll sand this smooth and start my laminations over this.
Pretty fancy.
It'll work.
We have a little assignment today because Teal got our Forespar multi-hull sprit and the bracket's great. Everything is perfect. We went back to the States to get the right bolts and he didn't check them. Instead of 5/16? I don't know. Anyways, it's the bolts that he got is a little too big. So we're gonna go to the local machine shop and have them press out the bolt holes to be a little bit bigger.
I think it's like 2/16.
I don't know. Anyways, it's a little bit too small. Okay. And YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, so they said that they can do it. They're just trying to set it up and then get us taken care of.
Okay, I'm wedged back in here to show you what I've been up to. We inserted this PVC. Look at this. It planes out just perfectly. Now that's going to help with compression and also shear. this is a plug that's locked in here. As we bolt through this, it's definitely gonna hold a lot of stress. But it's not quite enough. We're gonna start layering glass cloth over this. I've got some really heavy biax that we're gonna be putting over this. I'm gonna put full sheets over this, at least 2 layers. I wanna splay this energy out as far as I can inside of this locker. After this glass is on, we're gonna put a watertight bulkhead in here as well. And I'll tab that in. So it'll have a bulkhead on either side, and that's also gonna help with the energy. But what I like best about it is that, let's say this fails. We get a horrendous hit. We get hit by a fishing boat, or you know, a sudden gust of wind just pulls this free. There could be a giant hole right here. It's going to be in a watertight compartment. It gives us time to figure things out and get it fixed. But we're going to do our best to make sure that doesn't happen. So today, I glass. Lots of glass.
So they're going to do it for us, but it's going to take a couple hours because it is stainless and they want to do a nice job. So they said just a couple hours and we should be ready. And I think they said it's about 400 pesos, so about 20 bucks to drill out 10 major bolt holes. Kind of cool. This place, Penasco, is very interesting, and there's a lot of melding of the cultures here because it is a border town. And surprisingly, it's nice and clean in certain areas. Certain areas is a little seedier, but for the most part, everyone has been really nice. Now this one is comical. And it's kind of nerve-wracking.
Well, it's going to be a different element, that's for sure. So look at, on this side, the bulkhead's already in place here. So we're putting it inside of here. Pretty crazy?
Crazy, but I just want you to be really extra careful because that drill can get out of hand and you can really hurt yourself.
Been working through this little hole right here. I think I did pretty good. Got it all cleaned up. Here's my core I'm putting in. And Lynn's mixing me up some thickened epoxy. Okay. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay. Next stage. Okay, it's in. Let's let that fire off overnight. And we'll get that lamination on that tomorrow.
Here's the impact driver you needed.
Okay, we're going to be removing these port lights so that we can paint on the outside today. Very exciting. I absolutely love these port lights and I wish that we had more of them, but unfortunately they don't make it anymore. These things literally do not leak at all. None of them have. Okay, that's the last one. Oh, these things are in.
Do this side. This side.
I am. Okay.
Come on. There it goes.
Wow.
Now we get to polish these babies up. Ooh, nice air in here. That breeze.
Okay, let's get the second one out. Okay, here goes.
Woo!
Look at that. Perfect.
Very nice. Hello. Whack-a-mole. Dunk.
I hope this is the last time I have to tape this side. Theo pulled it off thinking we couldn't leave it on for too long, but it's not that hot, so here I am, taping it over again.
Again.
But that's okay, one more coat of tape, and then we're good on this side.
Hope so.
Me too.
Okay, we're getting close to launching, so they gotta move this little guy out of our way. Sorry, Delos. We're gonna be in the water before you, it looks like. I think they'll slip them right into the hole right over here.
Teal is pulling tape, and I'm sure inspecting all of my expert taping skills. But I know why he's taking extra long time. Because somebody still has his tape ball.
Hey, you're making fun of my tape ball. Look at this thing. It's my friend.
It's heavy.
Are you seeing how crisp these lines are? I'm liking it.
So you're saying I passed the taping...
It's the age-old question. Is it the taper or the painter? Or the tape?
I think it's the tape and the taper.
I think you're right.
The painting is easy. No, I'm kidding. No, the paint looks good.
Everything looks good. I mean, this is just better than I could hope for.
Anybody that needs to do taping, honestly, this is the best.
The purple tape.
It's the purple tape. It's 3M.
Yeah.
But it's for fine painting.
But look at that. It just falls off. It doesn't stick to your paint.
And yet,
it doesn't bleed under.
Yeah.
Watch this. I'm going to get a big goober here. Watch. We haven't got one yet. This is the last 50 feet of 200 feet of tape we're pulling today.
You gotta do the uppers too.
Oh, I forgot about those. Okay, I have another 150 up there to do.
Let me see this thing.
This thing weighs like, God, I don't know what it weighs. It's heavy. It's got to be 10 rolls of tape in here.
Just about. Okay, keep rolling.
Well, there you have it. Another epic Onboard Lifestyle video. A special thanks goes out to our patrons whose support makes these videos possible. Join our crew if you can. We know it seems like we are stretching out our last week at Penasco, but that is just how busy the basic crew has been. Come back next week as we inch closer to our splash day. See you then!